What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Persona 5, where we, well, actually, Persona 5 Royal. I forgot to mention that part, but let's go.
Yep.
This is really how he thinks of that rundown shack. It's overwhelmingly shocking. It's just not hitting me that this is that old guy's palace. That's why we're here, right? Come on, let's go check it out.
I can feel it. Hey!
Skylight's open, I think we can get in there. It's a pretty far drop, we won't be able to get back from this one.
Now's my time to shine!
Don't worry, I have a rope, I'm a tool specialist. What you call it, Joker? Wanna head inside? Let's do this.
How suspicious.
It's quiet in here, almost eerily so.
Oh,
Hey, it's moving. Come on, we're in a palace. That ain't anything to be freaking out over.
This
Palace
is...
reflects its ruler's heart. Maybe we want to check these paintings out.
I can see it. Hmm?
There's some kind of explanation. Let me see. Someone's name and age. That can't be the title of the painting, right? I think it's the artist's name. Let's check the other paintings too. I think there might be something important.
Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Madarame's famous for having a variety of art styles, but all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
It's somewhere.
No way.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
Huh? Wait a second. What do you think these paintings are?
His pupils.
I think you're right.
For real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
You had to say it, Ryuji. You had to say it, man. I gotta mark that down. Another for real. How many times has it been? been 27 times, guys. 27. For real.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now. Taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier, things are getting clearer. Alright, let's keep investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Hold on. Let me set my table right for this for real, camera. For real? There we go. Sorry that took so long. There's some sort of brochure here. Wait, you found something? We're here to investigate, so we should check everything that catches our attention.
There's a treasure chest!
Is this a pamphlet? This is getting way too detailed for a freaking palace. Why'd he bother making something like this? Oh, there's a museum guide on here.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, it may even show us the location of the treasure.
Nice!
That's a possibility at the very least. It should be a good reference for this go of this place. It only shows half the museum. You see, it says 1 out of 2. And the 2 out of 2, it's gotta be somewhere around here somewhere, right? Just how big is this place? Getting worried about that another time. Right now, our objective is confirming Madarame's cognition. We may have to reconsider our plan depending on what we find. I mean, he's got a palace. Seems pretty sketchy to me.
Joker!
Let's check around this room a little closer.
Focus.
Hey, phew.
Look at this!
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils through his cognition. This even says that they have no worth. Couldn't this be about the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools!
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
Let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hold on, you two. We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
The reason why Yusuke is hiding the truth, huh? Would you really forgive someone unconditionally if you owe their life to them? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you bringing this up for? According to Kitagawa, Madarame isn't a problem. Is something wrong? Yeah, a little. I mean, I know Madarame is a bad person, but still. Maybe I'm so hesitant because I haven't actually met any of his victims. Yeah, I guess that part's totally different from what happened with Kamoshida. This might be an extreme line of thinking, but if an evil person isn't causing any trouble now, is there really a point in us stepping in? Whoa, you got a point. So we're gonna let Yusuke decide if Madarame is worth going after or not. I don't know, if it were me, I'd never forgive him. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Yeah, I guess we could talk some more after that. Okay, let's meet in Shibuya after school tomorrow.
Hey.
Another box came for me. Aroma Machine Omnivitamin. Thanks.
Nice. Let's go to bed. Well then.
Morgana forces me to sleep, and I'm just like, that's a waste of time.
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what Ann said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
I just now realized we're having the lyrics in the background. Probably.
I knew it. It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. It makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
We'll take them down.
Aw, yeah. Don't tell Ann I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
Alright, I contacted Kitagawa-kun about modeling for him. Still waiting for his response. Thanks. I really have no idea what I'm supposed to do as an art model, though. Just be yourself. That's actually kind of hard. Look, you don't gotta go all out for this. You're only doing it so you can get dirt on Madarame, remember? That is true. It sounded like Kitagawa-kun wanted this to be a private picture of his, though. Well, I guess I'll let you guys know when he contacts me again.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
Yikes. She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
We finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
Definitely.
You're totally right.
But I'm the same as always.
Huh. Well, let's get going. We gotta talk to Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the two of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
Hold on, is Yusuke gay? Hold on, he said, I have no interest in her. Oh.
Well then, let's get started.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
It's no use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How were we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room. Who do you think you're talking to? This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit. It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
Are you done?
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei's seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork. Don't misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
Dude, still.
Kitagawa-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
But he's stealing?
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Then you leave me with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever!
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model. Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Will you give me a second here?
Of course. I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your plans. But please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Hey, what should we do?
I don't know.
Yeah, damn it. You got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Huh? Is she done being a model?
A cat?
You moron.
He's totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
How dare that Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi but full on nude.
Full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Then, Lady Ann, you're fine with bearing it all?
I am not!
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself, with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet, too.
It may become easier for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
Probably.
No way! Hell no!
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Let's start after school tomorrow. Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see... I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Hideout has been moved to the Shibuya access way.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
No.
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
We don't care about art.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here? See you then.
I guess we should go home for today.
Whatever. I still can't forgive him. Demanding to paint Lady Gone nude, then claiming to report us to the police.
Hey, it's me. Got a minute? I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart.
Another change of heart.
Talking to him in person if you want specifics.
I should have got more ice.
All I know is his target is a terrible person. And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
Sorry, my PlayStation sometimes automatically has me like go into the menus. I don't know why.
Good luck.
Maybe Nakanohara will give me an answer for Madarame. I found out something insane about Madarame. Sounds like a student of his offed himself when he couldn't speak up about Madarame stealing his work. That's unforgivable. The journalist was looking into Madarame too. Could be real. Someone died though. No one's talking about it. I bet it was covered up. I wonder if Kitagawa-kun has heard anything. It'd be great if he could help us out. Ain't that be asking a bit much? After today, he's probably gonna be on edge about us. Well, anyway, Madarame's still a piece of crap. Let's meet up tomorrow. It'll be our first time at the new hideout. That's the passageway in Shibuya, right? Got it. See you guys tomorrow.
If the rumor Ryuji just spoke of is true, there have to be other victims.
listen up.
What do you want to do?
I want to study today.
Make sure your clothes up.
Can I get like rank 3 in knowledge?
Hey.
That would be awesome. I'd be happy with rank 3 knowledge.
Well then.
Maybe I should up my kindness just a little bit.
Well then.
Don't forget, from today on, our hideout is going to be in the Shibuya passageway. Oh, that reminds me. Mishima said Nakanohara should be in Shibuya too.
Yo!
We're about to head to the hideout too. Who's that?
Excuse me.
That's Nakanohara. Mishima told us to meet him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
My name is Nakanohara.
He said it.
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide?
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed. I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well.
Save their life.
Even now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
Not only is he a talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no choice but to listen.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's. I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
You're right.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen. Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout? My fellow thieves, welcome to our new hideout. Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one. And furthermore, Lady Ann's chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh, I got a question. Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
This is the first job for Asgardians, so let's make sure we do this right. But it's time to get this mission started. Occasionally, you will encounter palace obstacles that are impassable and require interacting with the target in the real world. You will need to leave the palace to find obstruction, enter palaces quickly, and find obstacles and triumph over challenges before the deadline. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Huh?
We're gonna rank up some confidants today. We're gonna spend some time and stuff. So, that being said, let's go to the clinic. The warmer it gets, the stranger people act, like that perverted high school teacher. Has anyone ever studied the correlation between the rise of temperature and the rise in weirdos? So, what are you here for today? I wish I could study data outside once in a while, like at a spacious park. Somewhere that's not too crowded would be best. Maybe I'll look for one when I have some time. Let's do the clinical trial. Let's hang out with Takumi. Hold on.
I see.
Before I do that, I might want to up my social stat a little bit.
What would you like? Oh! What would you like?
Do I want to read or do I want to study? I'll read.
Oh!
Zoro the Outlaw. Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra attention to how awesome Zoro is. So you finished reading Zoro the Outlaw. Zoro was not the only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. Seems like you really understand what the qualities that made Zoro so great. Considerate.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
Don't forget to ask the airsoft guy about the paper bag. Oh yeah, speaking of. Crossword. Hey, we're heading out soon. This place is closing soon. What? But I want to watch TV. There's a special about that guy they call a Detective Prince Akechi. They're still doing the news. You'll make it home in time. Besides, you could see his face anytime. That pretty boy's been on TV a lot lately.
Hey.
All sorts of people gather in the big city. Crooks are everywhere. Okay, well thanks for the coffee.
Hey, hey!
Just play the crossword. Doom's partner. Plant disease. Dull pain. What are May blues? Could it be showers? Is there a W? Dull pain. Plant disease. I don't know this. You guys don't mind if I look it up, right? I mean, I'm not gonna want to be here for a long time. I would have never guessed. I got it. The answer is malaise. In Japan, the May Blues were named such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get September blues after their summer vacation, while the UK has January blues.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Okay. Let's study.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Alright, I'm heading home.
Hey, hey!
That's tier 3. Scholarly.
All right.
Well then.
I think the other ones will come naturally to me. The other knowledge ranks, anyway.
So, it's you. You did use this line before, now that I think about it. I hope you understand. Allow me to warn you again. Don't involve yourself any further.
Waiting for me, are you?
I only saw you coincidentally. I have no time for such an ambush. If you continue sniffing around my sensei, we have ways of dealing with that. That's all I have to say.
Oh, yes.
Great artist Madarame is holding an exhibition in Shibuya right now, isn't he? I've gone to see his work before, but wow, they are truly incredible. I saw some of his interviews too. He really is a charming fellow. It's rare to see a gentleman artist like him in a field known for having a lot of eccentric types. By the way, you seem far removed from the arts, McKinley-kun.
Here's a question.
Which famous ukiyo artist of the Edo period is said to have moved residents over 100 times? That would be... I don't know.
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Correct. Seems like you know a thing or two after all. Hokusai had a bit of moving, but he also changed his name quite a lot, at least 30 times throughout his life. His sole interest was his art, so he stayed in poverty, wore tattered clothes, and lived in squalor.
Nice going!
Knowledge is heading up. Actually, Madarame's house was quite modest too. All master artists, past and present, always put their art above their fame. He steals students' work and makes them suffer. He's no master, he's just an abusive old con man. We're gonna get him after me, no matter what.
Hey,
There's 17 days left. What's the plan today? Let me check something. See if it
What would you
benefits me
like?
later. I'd like to borrow a book. Oh, that one. Fortunately, I can't lend that to you. Someone else has already checked that out. It's surprisingly popular. Someone else snatches it up as soon as it's returned. Pirate
Here.
Legend. What are we doing? Theaters now can up my kindness. I think I'll go see a movie. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to go to the airsoft shop. Hey, you came at the right time. Slight change of plans. That paper bag from the other day, all yours. You picked it up somewhere. Nothing to do with me, understand? I didn't see it, I didn't touch it, I don't know about it, we clear? Riot Police E. If that's it, then go home. You can window shop somewhere else.
hey!
only I had
Come
dauntless
on.
guts.
Huh?
Looking to buy.
Okay. You should be grateful.
I wanted to sell my treasures.
Come again.
If you're done here, go home. There ain't no place for kids to be hanging around.
It's really coming down.
I just now remembered. I think studying in the rain gives you more for your worth, right? So let's go do that. Let's study. Your knowledge might improve if you study at one of these tables. There aren't many people today. Maybe because of the weather. That means you'll be able to focus more on studying today. Yeah, I remember the detail.
Oh.
So quiet, you shouldn't have any trouble focusing here.
Yep. Wow.
I know I said I wouldn't study, but like opportunity calls when I have rain and stuff like that.
Ah, you're back.
Kitakubo-kun contacted me, asking you to model for him again? No. He said outsiders who do not understand my circumstances should refrain from butting in. If you continue to involve yourselves, I will be forced to contact the police. He told me the same thing. He texted you too? I think we gotta stop trying to convince him. He's not gonna listen to anything we have to say. I think he's just being obstinate at this point. I'm sure he can sense something is wrong. And the only reason he made that impossible demand was to try and distance us from him. You think? He just seems like a weird, stubborn dude to me. I guess that does fit the artist stereotype. Either way, we gotta do... what we gotta do ain't gonna change. We have to steal Madarame's heart.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
I know I don't want to abuse like the studying, but I am. I just am. It's a rainy day, so I have to.
Well then.
I'm so depressed.
I don't want to go to work today. You still working at that beef bowl place on Central Street? I thought you liked that because the pay was good. What happened? Sure, the pay's fine, but I'm the only one there at night. That magazine said it was a fun, friendly workplace. Maybe I should just quit. Like he says, work can be pretty trying, but it's a worthwhile experience. Don't give up. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? I'm dead. Whew, I'm above the average. Wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
It should set a good example for your friends. Charm up. What you up to? Wanna go to the palace? What happened? What you up to? What are you doing right now? Are we going to the palace today? Let's hang out with Ryoji. Sorry, Maruki. Yeah, let's hang out. We have plenty of time. We're free to go train there wherever we want. Want to go hang out? Let's hang out. There's a gym over in Shibuya. It's pretty cheap.
This has gotta be it.
Here we are, Protein Lovers Gym. It's pay per visit, so you don't gotta worry about any contracts or nothing. The equipment's kinda crappy, but they got tons of variety. Plus, it's pretty cheap, totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way...
Oh yeah, you bring your stuff? Tell? Nah, they'll lend you one of them. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower light is like the grossest thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
Anyways, let's head in. Sports gym in Shibuya. My form's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto.
Morning.
Ikeda senpai, what's boppin'? Bonkin'. You say the strangest things. Is that how you greet a friend? I've been trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe it'll catch on? You can't just do that. Oh, and you don't need to call me senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? Him? He's a friend. By the time he showed up, the track team was already well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? Managing. How about you, senpai? You still running? I actually joined the university's track team. You'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm real sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of the team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida as well. That's because you needed to write your letter of rec, right? You were just looking out for your future, but I managed to F it up anyway. Kamoshida never intended writing my letter of recommendation. You were just his excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Sakamoto. Senpai. I've always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. But I heard some good news recently. The Shujin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Oh boy. For real? 29. I mean, Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the whole team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Huh, odd. The rumor got as far as me, and I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're gonna get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? Yup, the one who is basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's really enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is. You know, now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? Why don't you go talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with your passion. Yeah. So the track team's coming back. Good for them. You're done with them, right? Yeah. For real, though. He had me say for real, so that's 30. I'm glad the team's coming back. It's sweet that Oka and them can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's a jerk. Basically. He'd always yell at us in practice, but then there'd be a huge... They'd then be a huge... Wait, whoa. There'd be a huge kiss when our parents were gone. Can't believe a moron like that's gonna be advising the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You'd be free to lend me a hand if I need it. Yeah? I'll be counting on you. Feel the bond with Ryuji growing deeper.
Alright.
Alright, we don't got time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. Wait, I gotta shower first.
See ya!
Yo, what's bonking? About that stuff today, I really can't let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. Like I said earlier, there's something fishy about Yamauchi being the advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got my back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I got you. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, I don't know for sure if anything sketchy's going on, but when I get these gut feelings, they're usually right. Well, if I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay? Later.
Ah, you're back.
Hey!
I wonder if that Yoshida guy is giving a speech in Shibuya again today. Ah! I wanna get some stuff with that guy. That's the main reason why I've been like holding off on doing the palace. Like I probably want to do it, say, in maybe 10 days, or when it says 10 days.
Please consider what I have to say.
There's been far too many incidents to ignore. How can anyone deny this? All that stuff. Yeah, he's already seen this. You can make use of them when you negotiate with shadows. Good idea. You should ask him. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? I just feel like it.
How unfortunate.
I'm happy to hear that, but I want to know your motive. Come see me again once you know what that is.
The most important thing is...
Good idea.
Hmm?
I want to do what you do. I'd love to help you, though. How should I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later. That was the right choice. I want to do what you do.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit. You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good. Apathy is unacceptable. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business! Yeah, seriously, just shut up. What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Tora!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again.
That's campaign obstruction.
Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Tora, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you?
A questionable background, accused of embezzlement. However, he has conviction that and wants to change the world. Public speaking skills would be useful to the Phantom Thieves, so I'll make a deal to them.
Do you really want to receive my guidance?
Your speeches sound great. You seem to have conviction. I don't care about your past. Your speeches sound great.
I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me?
I like your technique.
You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
I've made a deal with Yoshida. Present time.
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
This is the sun
With the
art
birth
persona.
of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Man of the people, rank 1.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today. You.
Ah, McKinley-kun. I'm sorry. There's something I forgot to mention. It's about the speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? Of course. Thank you. Don't worry. It won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you got the time.
Well then, I shall see you.
That's all I have to
soon.
say. Now, be careful on your way home. Hey, we got a seat. Why don't we read something till we get there? Let's read Pirate Legend. The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging its own path through the crashing waves.
Wow.
The pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Ryuji should read this book.
Hey.
I didn't realize how long you've been reading. How far did you get? Seems like you have some pages left. You should continue at another time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Do you ever use the study corner in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know of it. But isn't the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about that transfer student? Oh, him? Yeah. He used to be all anyone ever talked about. But you remember Kamoshida's big apology? The transfer student's kind of old news now. The recent test scores haven't been so hot. If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger.
Today we're going over.
It's possible to apply math into an abstract concept like beauty. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Parthenon is a famous example. But a different ratio is used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. I'm sure you've all heard of the silver ratio. Now that McKinley-kun, take a look at this.
Give me an answer.
The golden ratio is 1 to 1.618, while I believe the silver ratio is 1.144. Yeah, 1.1414.
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. You can see closer to a square than the golden ratio, right? One theory says it's because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, so they prefer a similar shape. This ratio was used in things like ukiyo-e paintings, like the pagodas at the temple. One you should all be familiar with is B4 size paper. Those proportions are the silver ratio. Wow, really? McKinley-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Oh yeah, I hear that mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things. It is true that mascots tend to have roundish faces. Huh. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know, maybe because you have a round face, Morgana? Alice? No. It's not raining or anything, right? Alright, I'm gonna go to the theater. Up kindness.
Wow.
Right now they're showing you're just in time to see The Cake Knight Rises. It's a story about a caped hero trying to bring down the Black Forest of crime and corruption. Looks like this movie can teach you to improve your kindness.
Well,
you'll need to buy a movie ticket to see it. Yeah, this movie sounds like The Dark Knight, but it's The Cake Knight.
Well then.
It's almost time to get a seat. Let's get a seat.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose cake or pie. People show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
Everything about this movie, it's absolutely ridiculous. But the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend, that really touched me. I feel like I was able to learn more how to be more compassionate to others. Nice. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end.
Let's head back.
Alright, let's go home. Evening.
Ah, you're back.